Hey folks, I'm the Shasta One. I hope you're doing well. And I'm not doing any, fancy dancing can intro. I'm jumping right into it old school just because this is a big night. This is pretty intense. This is about as all or nothing as a hardcore Minecraft stream has gotten for me. Probably since I don't know, probably since the dragon fight, maybe the Wither, probably the Wither between those two. I didn't expect to be streaming at 9:30 p.m. on a Saturday night. I was just doing a little offline Minecraft. I was working on the raid farm that I was working on last stream. Got a lot of progress done. Finished it actually, and in testing it out, I screwed up. I had my totem of undying. The world is still intact, but my totem of undying is not. That was my last of two totems that I'd gotten from the Woodland Mansion a few weeks ago. So now I am flying without a net. There is no safety net. Real gamer hours. That's right. What's up, Beeps? I'm going to need all the luck I can get from the chat tonight because this is real. If this succeeds, what you get from a raid farm, crucially, the crucial drop, is totems of undying. So if I can get just one totem of undying in my left hand tonight, I'll consider this whole thing a win. If I do not get a totem of undying in my left hand tonight, that means I died trying and World 11 is done. World 11 is over. 135 hours and counting down the tubes just like that. And I don't normally stream this late because I get so hyped. Minecraft gets me so hyped that I would not be able to sleep. But I feel like this energy, this tension, this worry, this excitement, like it's all too much already. I'm past that point. I just have to go for it right here, right now. And I know that regardless of how this plays out over the next few minutes, I want it captured on Twitch. The joy, the heartbreak, everything that ties us together as human beings. All from a, block game that's mostly played by 12-year-olds. Let's go, baby! Woo! So where I'm at the intact raid farm. I am a little ways away. I've done all the research on where I need to stand, what I need to do to operate this very complicated contraption. The redstone is already running. All we have to do is log into the world and get going on it. So, what do you guys say? Can we just jump right in? Antiplier, welcome. Let's go. Hoping you're my good luck charm tonight. Live to win, baby. Good morning, Random Sweet. I am about to embark on a great stressful adventure. I just got done explaining that I lost my last totem of undying putting together this raid farm. I got one more chance to make this raid farm work. If it doesn't work, I will die. If it does work, I have immortality. This is the most all or nothing Minecraft stream I have probably ever put together. I didn't think it would be this intense. And I'm kind of happy that it is. I feel alive, baby. Okay. I've that was a 4-minute intro. World 11. Going back in. Dude, I just logged out. I logged out and I walked away. I was disgusted with myself. I was worried. Okay, God, where are we? Jesus Christ. Okay. So that's probably really loud. This is the raid farm. They spawn up there. They drop down here. I was hoping that I would have some goodies in these chests, but that didn't work out. So okay, here's where I stand. Here's literally where I stand to operate this thing. I move forward. I push against this pressure plate right here, and I don't move forward anymore. I need to be exactly as far away as this stone wall gets me from the attack area, which is that little crack right there between that slab and this chest. That is my attack vector that I will be swinging my sword and killing these pillagers. Every so often, to reset the raid, this timer I think it goes 77 ticks. It will drop me. You'll see this trapdoor open here in about another minute and a half. I will fall down onto a single half pad of water, which should break my fall, and I will immediately launch up this water elevator back, triggering this pressure plate, which will push these pistons back over into the ideal spot, and I will swing again. We're talking, I don't complete the raid. That's not the point of the farm. The farm is to give you an infinite number of illagers and pillagers and summoners to kill through, yes, Antiplier, that like 1 pixel crack right there. This design is by Shulkercraft, by the way, and I love those guys, but I'm going to write them a strongly worded letter if their farm winds up being the reason why I lose World 11. So what I'm going to do to prepare myself next to that very noisy farm, I know, I apologize for it. I'm going to put on a burlap sack. I'll need to fly at the moment. Hopefully. If I do it, then something's gone very wrong. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to go for it, guys. Oh, gods of Minecraft. Here we go. I'm marching in. Am I? I got everything I need. Got my netherite West Texas cowboy boots. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Oh, I hate this. Oh, if he drops in. Oh, wait a second. I'm a moron. I have to go and activate the raid first. So first things first, dude, I'm not gonna die with my shaders disabled. Let's pretty this up a little bit. What do you say? Oh yeah, now I can see for miles, baby. All right, we got our glider going. All we gotta do is kill one of those banner dudes down here by this outpost, and that'll give me the Bad Omen enchantment. And then we fly up to the farm. And you guys can see a nice view of how huge this freaking farm structure is. It's ridiculous. If I killed him from here with a bow. Since all of his homies ran up, I might as well just... Okay, if you look in the top right, I have the curse going. This is what it looks like. Look at this beast. That's how far I have to fall, by the way. I'm so freaking nervous. God, okay. Now let's do it. Okay, I'm in the right spot. I'm going to drop. I will hopefully not die. Hopefully the water works as expected. And then I'm going to shoot right back up here. And then I'm going to be killing pillagers. Just waiting for the drop. I feel like I'm on a roller coaster right now, dude. Waiting for the drop. If I miscalculate this, I splat. We lived. Do we survive the next part? Here we go. Here's the big moment. The raid is going all the way back up. Push to the side. They should be spawning right now. This is supposed to be an AFK farm, and you set up the clicker to click like once every 2 seconds. Oh my god. My heart is pounding in my chest, but it appears to be working as expected. Oh my god. Oh, I'm wearing my watch right now. I can see exactly what my heart rate is. Oh, once I can actually focus on doing so, I'll do it. Right now, I'm just clicking away, boys. Yeah, basically just the pillagers will spawn a few seconds after I get teleported back up here after my big drop. Because what's happening with that big drop is that I'm dropping down to a single villager that's just chilling on a bed down there. And since I have that curse, that's what triggers the raid. Okay. I do not have a totem. Hopefully a totem. Oh my god. Okay, I can't move forward at all, otherwise I die. God, just give me a totem, bro. Here they come. It's so crazy to think that if I just if I just walk the tiniest bit forward right now, I die. Like permadeath. When are you fellas gonna give me a totem? Let's go. Oh my god. Still no totem. I want to walk away. Oh, not touching anything. Big drop, big drop. Dude, it does work as an XP farm. I wonder how effective that is. I feel like an XP farm this risky is maybe not a good idea. Do I have one? Is the raid over? Yeah, I'm just gonna slowly... Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, it worked as expected. I see a totem, dude! I cannot rush forward to get it. Oh, I'm getting goods! I cannot rush forward to get it. I will die. Look at this drop. Oh my goodness. What's concerning, though, is that why are those items just big chillin' right there and not getting picked up by this minecart that's here? That's kind of concerning. Also, how do I turn this off? Do I just have to find a cow and drink some milk? Am I safe as long as I don't walk forward? I don't want to screw this up, you know. And the player says I just need milk. Oh shit, okay. I'm just walking away. Going around the corner here. Look at all these totems! Look at all these totems! Okay, before I celebrate, I need to get one first. Shit. Ooh. Bad Omen 5! What the hell? Dude, oh my god. Saddles? Redstone? Instant health? Let me tell you, the returns on this, oh my god. So many emeralds! This is the coolest shit! This is the coolest shit! Wow. Can you hear the relief? Is the relief evident? Oh my god. All right, let me decompress here a little bit. Maybe I'll be able to fall asleep before midnight tonight. Like, isn't that awesome, dude? Isn't that awesome? This is my first time making anything like this, and I was so upset. I was so upset when I died. But, you know, thanks to a convenient Totem of Undying, came back, and now, dude, wow. I didn't realize there were going to be so many emeralds involved. We gotta... Okay, so I got my totem, so I can't screw this up too much. That pushed me to the side. All I have to do is not hit W. If I hit W, it's instant death. So basically what I need to do... I'm going to find that cow, like I was saying. Because, yeah, we're flying. Thank you, Beeves. Thank you. I am feeling quite satisfied. So if I can just avoid those pillagers over there. I know there's cows over here. Oh god, there's actually a lot of evil shit over here. Oh Jesus. Yeah, I screwed this one up, boys. Coming down here while it's nighttime. Could be worse. Tell you what, let's just hope that there's nothing evil hiding over here. Yeah, that looks good. Gonna make it daytime. Find myself a cow. Oh, but I don't think that I want to finish the raid. That's the scary part. Like I don't think that raid farm is designed for the raid to end. That's why it keeps like. Oh. Okay. Drink the milk. And just like that, I am a free man. I feel like Nicolas Cage, you know, in The Rock when he just steps out of Alcatraz, the wind is blowing his glorious long hair around. That's the relief I'm feeling right now. I've escaped the machine, baby. The machine of my own making. Evil, nefarious, but also very necessary for the long-term survival of World 11. I mean, look at that beast, dude. It just looks intimidating. It just looks scary. You might have noticed that I used all of the yellow glass that I scavenged from the bottom of Kenneth Schrader, my giant cactus farm. Let's go and check on the home base since we got a few extra goodies. And while we're over there, I'm gonna pick up some more hoppers and chests to expand that thing out a little bit. So I believe I should be heading south. Yes, this is the right way. Oh, that's a great idea, Zeta. I need to get a cow up there. Oh, maybe that's my project for this stream. I don't know. Now that I'm past like that scary part, I'm ecstatic, man. How long did that farm take to make? It took quite a long time actually. So it's based on a Shulkercraft design, and it's an older Shulkercraft video. They start off each of their videos by listing a full inventory of items that you will need to build their creations. But this time their inventory was wrong. Like there was some missing repeaters and stuff I had to run back home for. I don't know, probably a total of 5 hours of build time. It's tough to estimate because like when I build stuff on stream, I spend so much time rambling and interacting with you guys that I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. Like I can talk or I can like play the game. I have no idea how people can hold a conversation while also just tunnel visioning in on the task at hand, bro. So however long it took me to build, it was inflated somewhat because I just really enjoy keeping up with you guys. Goodness, man. Random Sweet, I got it bookmarked, man. I got it bookmarked, but I haven't listened to it yet. Oh. Basically, yeah, I've just been focusing in silence.
Neighbor, how long has it been since you had a big, thick, steaming bowl of Wolf Brand chili? Well, that's too long.
While I'm mid-flight, Anthroplier, thank you for joining the One Can Wolf Pack. Welcome to our jolly crew. Enjoy yourself a nice steamy bowl of Wolf Brand chili as I work my way towards becoming the official spokesman of Wolf Brand chili. I appreciate it. This is basically what I do. Like, it's not normally this stressful to kicking things off. Normally it's a little more relaxed. Oh, but welcome home. This is what this is what home looks like. That's my cactus farm. Little gunpowder farm right there. A humble iron farm in the corner, and this is the reason for the season right here. This is Kenneth Schrader, the Lord of the Realm, holding the heavens from the earth. A giant cactus beacon. Who is partly responsible, I'm sure, for keeping me alive and protecting me from the evils of the raid farm this fine evening. Oh, hey, buddy. Yeah, I mean, I can show you some of these farms while I'm here. What's funny is that, like, I'm not really a farming-based player. This is not my forte. This is not my go-to. But on this hardcore world, it just seemed like I was always missing something that would help keep me alive. Like, as you can see, this is world 11. I died 10 times before coming across this this humble realm. Back before 1.18 was even released. Like, this world was a long time coming. And so I've been playing since September of 2010. And so after a solid 11 and a half years of, you know, just surviving, not getting into the technical side of Minecraft, this time I just dove in head first. So this is like a very basic egg farm, nothing fancy. Nice little cactus farm, getting some good results from it. More cacti than I will ever need. This is a villager farm. Like, these just make a pile of little villager babies that I can use for all my other builds. So you can see the mosh pit of results down here. Huh. My humble home. Designed by me. I didn't copy this one. There you go. There's a small map of the surroundings. I need to update this, actually. This has been cleared of all trees, and it's been lit up by torches. I'm in the process of fencing this whole area in. I want to have like a free-roaming villager farm. This is the Moosh Pit, as named by Absent Crabsent. This is the beginnings of my farming, basically. This is where I got all my food in the first few hours of this world, and I've never done anything with it since. Down here is kind of my pride and joy, since coal is so hard to come across in 1.18. I have a bamboo farm, which operates automatically, but it's got a manual button press here. There you go. You got a nice little flying machine, which is a lot of fun to watch. It harvests all the bamboo. The bamboo is picked up by hopper mine carts, and all that bamboo runs into my super smelter right here. So, completely full of bamboo. And there you go. This thing was just cooking a pile of copper for me. It's almost frustrating. Isn't it? It's almost frustrating how copper is everywhere, and I've placed a single copper block on this world. Like, it's a decorative block, and I haven't yet wrapped my brain around how to properly use copper yet. But I suppose that my first farm was just like this, probably just a sugarcane farm right here. Before this house was even here, I had sugarcane, and I had this balcony, this floating balcony of just a literal manual wheat farm, which is currently now potatoes. I got some cows up here. This used to be packed shoulder to shoulder to shoulder to shoulder with cows. I thinned it out a little bit because I've moved on to more hearty food sources than cooked steak. And I've mostly just kept it all right here. I got a XP farm, just your classic Enderman XP farm over in the end. Beat the dragon, beat the wither, which is how I got my beacon there. Oh my goodness. I thought my heart was going to beat right out of my chest there for a little bit. Anyway, let's now that that's been built, let me clear out my inventory a little bit. I don't need any of this ish. Got a lot of extras here. So give me a single bucket for water, please. You might say the cows moved on. Hew, 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 hew. I know. I'm just repeating what you said, Beefs. I'm not the worst. Kinda am sometimes. What do I even do with sugar? Don't normally have just sugar on hand. Normally just keep it in sugarcane form for as long as humanly possible. Empty out these shulker boxes. I also want to farm. I want to make a shulker farm. And I've gotten some raised eyebrows by saying that. I've gotten some raised eyebrows from some very experienced Minecrafters who are just like, bro, are you sure? That's complicated, dangerous, potentially deadly. But I don't know, something about World 11. I keep screwing up. Don't get me wrong, like this is nowhere close to a flawless run. But so far at least, things have generally worked out for me in very dramatic fashion. Oops, I want to keep that, thank you. Suppose I also want to keep those. How was my trip? My trip was awesome, dude. I think that Zeta would agree. Went down to New Orleans, saw Tool, ate some delicious food, saw some of the sights, drank some of the things. It was a trip. Tool was incredible. I spent the entire time, my eyes were locked on their drummer, Danny Carey, who is just, he's unstoppable. Like, this guy is 60 years old, and he could drum my arms right off. Like, I don't even know how to put it. I was just kind of transfixed. Like, that's peak drumming right there for me. It was melodic, it was complex, it was a lot to digest, and it also sounded good, which is a very important part. And come on, man, like, New Orleans, there's, I don't know. What's the quote? I think it was Tennessee Williams. This is written on the wall. Yeah, this is written on the wall of one of the museums that we went into, and it's kind of stuck with me since, in the week since. Where he said that there's only 3 cities in America: New York, San Francisco, and New Orleans. And all the rest are just Cleveland. And I think that was a little dismissive of old Tennessee. But there's definitely truth to that, in that New Orleans is a city like no other city on the face of the planet. Like, you kind of have to see New Orleans to believe it. It's just, I don't know, it's like every Disney movie. It's like going to Disneyland, but real. Like, not manufactured by a soulless media corporation, but just, there's a bit of a fairy tale aspect to it. There's like that seedier edge to it, where like you feel like this Disneyland could just turn on its heel at any time and punch you in the face. It's got this excitement to it. It's a very exciting city with all the benefits and drawbacks that come with that description. That's how I would describe New Orleans. It was Zeta's first time there. It was probably my 5th time in the city proper. Maybe more than that. I think 5. 5 sounds right. I loved it. So the last thing that we did before splitting town was we got beignets. So I've done the famous, like the cynical locals would call it the touristy option. You got to get a beignet from Café du Monde, where a beignet is like a small, like, it's like a croissant crossed with a donut hole with a super fine, like funnel cake powdered sugar just doused on top of it. And you're supposed to dip that in your coffee. The sugar naturally sweetens your coffee. They call it a Café au lait. And the coffee just soaks into the donut, and you eat it that way. And so we got it from just like this local food stall because we just needed caffeine, and it was delicious, man. It's hella messy. You walk away looking like Tony Montana and Scarface, like, and don't get me wrong, I really could have gone face first into the table and just like inhaled a bunch of that powdered sugar and just got it all over my face. It was good. The beignet was a positive experience. And I'm just too old to get too wild down there anymore, but it was nice. Met up with one of my school buddies. Met up with him at the Aaron Rose bar, which is like a fairly famous kind of like dive on the Bourbon Street Walk, where they have like these frozen coffee, like it's like what's the word I'm looking for? I'm too amped up on Minecraft, man. I can't think of this comparison. I don't know, it's almost like a milkshake. It's a milkshake with bourbon in it, and it's delish. Thoroughly enjoyed. Again, not my first time having those, but it had been a very long time. And would it be me? Would it really be me if I didn't chill for both Wolf Brand and Whataburger on the same stream? We had Whataburger on the way down, and oh my god, it's even better than I remembered. It just, there was, before I even got to New Orleans, there was just like a lot of heavy breathing. Just, oh, that was good. Ate all those fries. I was living the dream that weekend. That's all I gotta say. And I don't know. I can't speak for Zeta, but sure seems like she had a pretty dang good time. Which was the whole goal. It was her Christmas present after all. I just got to do my favorite thing. You know, all the Shasta Fact moments that I throw around here. I get to be a tour guide. They have audio to it? Oh. What was that? That was cool. Not 100% sure where that sound came from, but neat. I think my computer's just like double secret haunted after that raid farm scare. Both shulker boxes are empty, so let's go ahead and throw those up there. Here's my little emergency box. I probably should have kept that with me. I mean, that is the whole idea of it. Toss that oak trap door up there. All these extras. Dude, I can hear the dishwasher from here. Where are we at? I'm gonna put my backup wings. Okay, let me do a little boring inventory management here. Just a little bit, you know. Give me a little break. Let me breathe. I said I wanted more chests. We got more chests. I can make more chests. Bang. I'm just gonna go ahead and make a whole logs full of chests. Why not? Actually. I kept calling beignets baguettes. That's what Zeta is referencing. I kept getting them mixed up in my head. I was like, I know baguettes doesn't sound right, but it's the best thing that I got right now. Okay, 32 chests. That's pretty good. Jeez, will I have enough iron? How many hoppers? That's 12 is pretty respectable. Kind of want to make more. Yeah, let's make more. This thing is gonna drop a lot, and there's gonna be a lot of trash. What Shulkercraft did for their version of this raid farm was they made one of those quick item filters to filter out like all the trash items that I'm not particularly interested in. And I should probably that should probably be my next move with this thing. Yeah, I kind of had a burger and a quarter from Whataburger. It was delightfully decadent. Bang. Okay, that's a pretty decent amount of storage space. I will also need more yellow glass, which I will not have a shortage of for a very long time. Yeah, the trip was solid, and it was super convenient that we were able to come back, that we were able to go down there while the power was out in Shastatown, USA. So, clutch timing on my part. I thought it was like the worst timing. Man, I gotta be real. My streaming schedule is chaos. Like, I wish I had a more regular streaming schedule, but I'm not aiming to be a big professional. I just kind of like, I usually hop on about a couple hours. Actually, no, I hop on probably about 4 hours before right now. Usually on weekdays. So usually like 6 p.m. U.S. Central Time. I believe that's about midnight Greenwich Mean Time, UTC. And usually like, I try to do three streams a week. So usually like, I don't know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Friday. But I've kind of just fallen off here recently. But you can. I do post you know, updates usually somewhat ahead of time, not so much tonight. On the official Shots to One Discord, I got like a little announcement section that I post in and say, hey, today I'm streaming, this is what I'll be streaming, and here's what time I'll be streaming. So better than a schedule would be just hopping in the Discord. So where are we? Let's see, I think I gotta go a little bit to the east. Nice slow glide over the trees there. Actually, while I got this moment, red jug. That's the stuff. Hey man, no pressure either way, but if you want a link to it, then Nightbot's got us covered. Oh, did that? Why is my screen black? That's my desktop. Thanks, OBS. Bang. Okay, we're back. This would be I put another portal on top of the outpost that's next to this raid farm. Just because I thought that eventually I would just connect it via the nether. And then I thought it might just be faster to keep flying back and forth. Now I kind of think that I should probably connect it in the nether. Like this is kind of a bit of a long, slow glide, at least when I'm all amped up like this. Oh, you guys can see my lonely villager at the bottom of the raid farm. There he is, just standing on top of his bed. Poor guy. Okay, so we are not going to trigger a raid right now. What we are going to do, fly in close and make sure there's no evil in there. I'm getting pretty good at those landings, dude. That's all I'm saying. I'm making progress. So how many of these do I have? 32, so that'd be next. Could do 16, which I totally could. Am I? Am I? Oh, I don't think I'm muted. Can you not hear me? Hello? I think I'm good. Okay, I'm still coming through. I could try to send you a message through the Discord. Not Discord, but through the Twitch. Oh, okay. Yeah, doing a little bit of self-diagnosing there. Have you tried turning the stream off and on again? All right, let's get some of these goodies. And you all be so proud of me. Like, I was really using the middle click functionality so much over the course of this build. It just got out. There's too many parts. This was too complex. Yes, that is a load-bearing cake, by the way. That's a crucial part of this entire structure. So I got to make sure I don't take a bite of the cake. That's just one of the many varied blocks that I was working with over here. It's crucial that this platform is glass, because basically you want the only spawnable blocks in this build to be up there. Like, they have to spawn up there, and that's it. So mobs can't spawn on glass. They can't spawn on not quite one block high surfaces like large chests. Oh, so middle click. Let's simulate this real quick, just for kicks. So say I've been placing hoppers, all, hooray, but I want to switch to a chest. I want to, like, put a chest in my hand, assuming that I have chests in my inventory up here. I can just middle click a chest, and bam, chests will jump out of my inventory and into my hotbar just by looking at it. If I want to switch back to hopper, I look at this hopper, bang. Yeah, it's super fancy, and for some reason I'm just, for the longest time, I was just living in this universe where such a thing just didn't happen. Welcome back, Anthony Player! Hopefully you can hear my obnoxious voice again. Or at least the obnoxious sounds of the swishing of those pistons going back and forth. Oops. Is it really this simple? It's actually not this simple. So, like, what do I do with this storage? So the purpose of the cake, there is a hopper minecart here that's embedded in a block. And if the hopper minecart is pressed up against the cake, you see the cake has just this tiny gap right here, 2 pixels worth of space, less than a normal block. That allows the hopper minecart to just edge over on top of this hopper and lets it deposit items in both of these chests. So that's pretty clutch. Now I'm kind of wondering what's the best way to get this thing wired up. There are so many little neat tricks like that that I had no idea about. Like, getting into this technical side of Minecraft it's taught me so much. Like, all of this is starting to make sense to me as, you know, not just this weird arcane like hole that just emerges from the ether and works via magic. Now I'm starting to see it as interconnected parts that work together in a logical way. It's like when I was first learning how to program, like instead of just copying and pasting, you know, system.out.println, it was like, oh, okay, so I'm referencing a library there, and, you know, off you go. This is cool, man. This is all pointless. I'm not sure why I keep adding chests over here. So what I could do... I could just build down. Just keep adding chests down this way. Let's take stock real quick. This is awesome. This is awesome. Look at all these totems, dude. Look at all that money. Felt like Mr. Krabs over here. Yes, sir. Unlimited saddles. I guess if I really want to get into the details, if I really want to get into the weeds here, then I could set up an automatic 2-second clicker. If I'm so bold, okay, I would also need a beacon of regeneration because I would continue to get XP from this thing, and I would actually starve to death, which would be kind of counterproductive in a hardcore world. So there are a few more steps that I would have to do to make this fully automated. And again, it would require me to actually be AFK, which is a terrifying thought. I never want to leave like this world AFK. Like it's too much. Okay, let's get this trash out of here just so this is ready to go. With, you know, apologies, it is kind of all trash. Saddles are good. Go ahead and just... I'll need iron axes or a pile of crossbows. Like, get out of here. I really don't even need the gunpowder. I got a nice creeper farm for that. Ah, this is good. Just a few more things. Oh my god. It's just now hitting me the sheer amount of emeralds we're going to get from this thing. And even a little bit of glowstone. Like, glowstone is now a renewable resource on this world. This is, you know, every so often I come across a real game changer moment on this world where something just dawns on me that this little inconvenient part of Minecraft that I've just had to just up and deal with up until this point has now just been like automated out of my life. It's now trivial. It's just a fascinating thing to think about. Like, starting from nothing, how this all started just by punching a single wood block. And it's just like, you know, that story about the guy trading up a red paperclip until he got a house. Survival Minecraft kind of works on that same principle, you know? Just kind of a fascinating thought. For me, anyway. You know, maybe you're like, well, duh. Never thought about that before. Yeah, see? Anthony knows what I'm talking about. So let me... Actually, should I just take these back? Or, you know what I could do? Okay. Let's call this like the miscellaneous powders chest. This is so cool. Don't need these axes. Dude, free glass bottles too? Like this farm is everything. Oh, I'm so glad I risked it for the biscuit. That's all I'm saying. I was so amped up. Look at that, day 545. 545 days on this world now. I don't know, we could. Let's get a few more totems. Oops. Not what I wanted to do there. Let's just go ahead and get some of these otherwise unnecessary blocks out of the way. Tell you what, since we have an inventory full of totems of undying, let's actually scope out what it would take to hook up that nether portal to a proper path. Let's see, it's over here. I set it up in the most secure place you could possibly set it up, on the roof of the outpost. Yeah, that is a village over there, by the way. That's where I got my lonely villager out there on his bed in the middle of the lake. Let's go ahead and write down these coordinates. Gonna pause it. Let me get my notepad real quick. You see, real professionals on Twitch, they just type these things out. But us amateurs, we go with the legal pad. Okay. Outpost. Nether. Coordinates. 114. 81. Negative 494. Okay. So what we'll probably do here is we are going to build a stairway to heaven. Robert Plant would be so proud. Actually, I hear he just really doesn't enjoy that song. We'll build a stairway up into the roof of the nether, because that's the best way to avoid lava. Mostly lava. And various other survival pitfalls that makes it difficult to make a bridge in the nether. And basically all we're going to do is we're going to enter the portal that's in the basement of my house, and we're just going to connect the two with a nice ceiling level path. Nice peaceful flight back. How's my elytra doing? Not too shabby. I still understand like why I'm flying upside down there. But I'll take it. So on my grand to-do list for this world, I can now cross off find an outpost and make a raid farm. Which means that, again, that list is getting awfully short. It's just like, what do I do when I've done everything, baby? This is the back and forth of my emotions with hardcore Minecraft. Just opening up the stream with utter fear, trepidation, anxiety, and then 50 minutes later I'm like, hell yeah, brother, I lived and I'm basically a god. and then something's gonna happen and I'm gonna feel like it's my first 15 minutes of Minecraft again, and I want to dig a hole in the ground and just wait out the terrifying night. That's the endless seesaw of my emotions while playing this game. I just, I'd probably just give a general, like, sports generic interview answer. I'm just glad to still be here. Glad to be here and contributing to my team. Keeping World 11 around as long as possible. Oh, man, that reminds me. Isn't the Super Bowl tomorrow? I'm always stuck. I'm stuck with the Super Bowl because I don't watch professional football. But like at the same time, it's like you go when you're my age at least. You go into the office on Monday and all the guys are like, "Hey man, what'd you think of the game last night? How about that commercial? That was crazy, huh? You see that halftime show? Oh my god, I can't believe. Do you think that was recorded?" And I'm just like sitting there. I'm sitting there and just like, smile and nod, like, yeah. That's a thing, huh? Like, I always feel pressured to watch the Super Bowl just because everybody else does. I'm just not particularly interested. You know how much I have dreamed of looking up and seeing this chest? Like, having the ability to label a chest with a totem of undying and just be like, hey, dog, you need extra lives? Here's as many extra lives as you want. Just take what you need. I'll keep a spare. Actually, if this is really a survival box, yeah, I'll keep a spare in there. Great. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to update. I'll update you guys next stream whether I got peer pressured into watching the Super Bowl tomorrow or not. And it's not that I'm like disdainful of the Super Bowl. Like, I watch. I'm a casual watcher of college football. Sports are just like such an investment, and my sport of choice is 162 games a year plus the potential for playoffs, and so that's already like taking up a huge part of my sports enthusiasm and time spent watching sports every year. I just don't understand how you can have the time. Well, I guess the four major American sports, outside of like the overlap between basketball and hockey, they kind of occupy their own parts of the year. Not like I got baseball to watch right now anyway. Oh yeah, this is a little DIY farm. My composter chest, you just put in all your extra plant matter. Goes through that pipe right there and right into my composter to make decent amounts of bone meal. And actually, I wonder. Yeah. You can turn cacti direct into bone meal, right? True. I know I'll get zero peer pressure from Zeta. That's for sure. She's decidedly less interested in sports than I am. Oh, that's the only one. That's the only football player I care about right there. Jim Finks, baby. I was just drinking out of that coffee cup this morning. All right, let's see if these bad boys compost or if I just gummed up my composter. Oh, what? I had fireworks in there. It appears to be It appears to be composting. 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 It appears to be composting And of course, it's only composting on one side because, yeah. This is a very basic farm. My old primitive bamboo farm is now completely full. Wow. You know what, Quantagon, I'm so wired up right now that like I saw watch out in the chat and my heart still skipped a beat. Like I still had a small heart attack. Just like, what if he's right? What if there is an invisible silent hissing creeper behind me? How is he hissing silently? Just does he look like that? Does he have like a little grin? Or what is a silent hiss? That's gonna be the name of my autobiography. A Silent Hiss. The Shasta One story. How the heck? I probably mistook those. I looked at these fireworks and I thought that they were poppies. That's exactly how they got in the dang composter. But yeah, look at that. Cacti can't be composted. I basically have infinite bone meal as well. Yeah, wow. Dang. Those while we're here. Okay. So if we're going into the nether, me saying it like it's a hypothetical, we are going into the nether. And so since we are, gonna want myself a nice potion of fire resistance, just in case we come across any of the deep evil lavas. Philip Smokey, how's your roommate doing? He seems like he's chilled out a little bit since I last saw him. Last time he was like all hissing not silently at me. All right. Do the bottles go in here? I kind of feel like bottles should go in the potion chest. Yeah. Couple of things. I like going into the nether with a couple just starter stacks of netherrack, just because you always need. You never know. You never know. Just in case of emergencies, like blocking off lava, something like that. I am taking my bed with me, but I'm putting it in my survival kit. Because I don't want to deal with that ish, man. I don't want to like accidentally hop in my bed in the nether and just blow it up, you know? Why did I break that habit? Oh, Red Bed Redemption, your traveling days are over. You're staying right here at home, don't you know? Okay, replacing the water bucket. Yeet will go there. And take a single warped fungus. I'll tell you what else I'll take. Take a couple more of these green shulker boxes. Why am I doing that, you might ask? More storage space for a netherrack that I'm about to mine, because this is going to be a nice, hopefully peaceful crawl through the nether. We are heading north. I think that, yeah, that still lines up. There is still such thing as north in the nether, of course. There we go. Let's start it up right here. Digging up is not a pleasant experience for me in the nether because, of course, the lava flows that fast. Man. Man. I don't think this could do me any good, but you know. Woo! Yeah, I suppose I gotta dig around it, man. Try right here. Want to fill this in. Keep the evil out. Keep the goodness in. Lock yourself in so your whale doesn't go swimming, then take a fire potion. Oh, that's a good idea. Guess I'm probably... Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, hey, buddy. And you're right. This is gonna be weird. Okay, I have the fire resistance. Let's go. Let's go swimming. This is should just be one block. All right. As usual, Pecan Zeta is the voice of reason in this relationship. And yet somehow also the voice of chaos. I don't understand how that works. All right, there we go. There we go. Back in action. If we had to burn a fire resistance potion, so be it. I might as well just knock my digging out while I can. While I can do so confidently. How awful would it be if I like just dug into a bastion somehow? I think that's the last bastion of scary and terrifying natural wonders in Minecraft. I still haven't explored a bastion in this world, and I really haven't done much bastion exploring in general. Again, it's just kind of a scary concept for a guy who just plays hardcore, but what has World 11 been, if not just a steady stream of terrifying learning experiences? Are we at bedrock already? We're at the ceiling? Okay. Okay. All right. So we are at 75, negative 82, 120. So I need to move a little bit that way and a little bit that way. Okay, a lot of bit that way. Let's go ahead and knock that out. I want to give myself 3 blocks of building room before we hit bedrock. And we are reintroducing complete and total crouch mode. My very first hardcore world on Twitch. That's how it ended. I was digging a nether tunnel much like this. Didn't realize that a single block was missing underneath. And I fell to my death. And I could have paused it. I could have paused the game. I could have logged out and reset my momentum. Saved myself. But that seemed a little cheaty to me. Like, well, you know, I got myself in this situation. And the only way out is to start over. Oh, I'm proud of it. I need to post that on the new Shasta YouTube channel. Just so it's a little more centralized, you know? It is pretty cool. Like I was just thinking about this today. I uploaded the past 2 full Twitch VODs to my YouTube channel. It is pretty cool to have that little archive. I wish I had done that sooner. I could have had a full 5 years of Twitch content just backed up online for anybody to view, for better or for worse. But I'm at 101. I need to get to 114. I don't need to dig quite that way. I don't need to dig that way quite yet. What I'm trying to say here. All right, there we go. 114. Yes, sir. Wait. No, I need to be at... Sorry, X equals 114. Oh my god, I think the adrenaline's wearing off, and I'm just slowly falling asleep right here on camera. That's probably good. I'm after all, you know, a lot of my friends over in Europe use my streams to help them fall asleep. Usually when I'm not doing a raid farm, we have a pretty peaceful vibe going on around here. So it would just make sense that I could use my own stream just to pass out here on camera. Now, do I get impatient? Or do I just slowly dig? I mean... slow and steady wins the race and prevents you from falling to your death. So that is a thing. I think that's how the old saying goes. Woo! I also want to get back to Earthbound, man. I have not even touched Earthbound since the stream. I just thought that that's one of those where I don't want to do too much. Hey, so I did some playing offline and everything's changed and we skipped 2 whole cities. Maybe, like, I don't know, I could just grind and then just be a superpowered god for the streams, you know? Just spend 5 hours leveling and then hop on the stream. Be like, yeah, this is actually, like, I didn't even touch this off camera. It's just a really easy game. Could do that. What's up, Kevin? Everybody behave. The mod is showing up. Kevin, if you're just tuning in, you missed one of the most intense intros of Minecraft that I have ever done. Really one of my most intense stream intros generally. There was one stream back in like 2018 where I started a stream and said I was going to try to convince my friends live on camera to play Left 4 Dead 2. And the premise of the stream was that I was being held at gunpoint by the tyrannical dictator of North Korea, Kim Jong-un, just off camera. And it was of dire importance that my friends played Left 4 Dead with me. And they were very confused, predictably, and they went along with it. They're like, hell yeah, man, let's play. And so I lived. I survived. I survived another day. That was so much fun. I don't know why I just thought of that. Probably because I was thinking of like old Twitch clips that could have been backed up on my YouTube. Those would be weird to look back at now. I'm officially at the point with my facial hair. My facial hair that it's weird to see myself like clean shaven. I look like such a baby. Such a wee laddie. Yo, we're actually making some pretty good progress on this tunnel. Gotta get to negative 494. We're within 200 blocks. Goes a lot faster if I run forward like a dumb like this. Nothing evil can spawn in here, right? Just like your neutral zombie pigmen, but like none of the like piglins. Definitely not the big hoglins, right? Right? Now I got my... I'm questioning myself now. We should be good. We should be good. Woo! Woo! Okay. Here's how we're going to handle this. Reinforce this on either side because this will not be a 1 block wide tunnel. So I gotta make sure I don't set myself up for failure there by just blocking off this one little path I'm on right now. Gotta get the edges as well. Dang, dude. Some tall ceilings in this part of the map. I'm just grinning to myself because I have a working raid farm. Now I feel kind of ridiculous for like, oh my god, I lost my totem. Like, thank god that what if that woodland mansion just had one totem in it? I'd just be dead. Like, I got whomped, dude. I should have been recording. I got just completely wrecked. And when I was almost, distraught might not be too strong a word. Like how I was feeling after I lost my last Totem of Undying. That's true. I could place, because like I have Netherrack, of course, but I also have some, not deep slate, but basalt that I could have put down. That's a good point, Zeta. Just getting in her voice of reason points. So let's see. I am 40 blocks above my portal. So probably about 50 blocks before I get to my Z axis. So let's say 440, well, 444. Oh, would you look at that? Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We'd like to thank you for flying Nether Airlines today. We've begun our final descent towards the outpost, and we're just hoping for a nice smooth landing today. Temperature is about 120 degrees Fahrenheit. That's about 30, no, that's about 43 degrees Celsius. It's getting pretty toasty out there here in the Nether, so just sit back, relax, put your seat back and your tray up as we begin our descent into some portal airspace. Okay, this is fun. I mean, I have a glider. I could just... Woo! That could have been worse. Could have been a whole lot better, but that could have been worse. It's like, is this at full volume? The Nether is like so quiet. There's my hole in the ceiling. Dude, having an elytra is so convenient. Okay, can't get too relaxed here, but... That's a straight up hole that goes all the way down, okay. Just, you know, a nice... peaceful, oops, walk all the way down. Let's go, let's go. Oh, so close to being easy. You know, relatively speaking. Yeah, I'm still going for those uncomfortable falls like I don't have an elytra. I guess that's still a relatively new experience for me. Bang, bang, bang. Kind of surprised I haven't seen my portal yet. Like, Am I on top of it? Concern. Alright, let's clear this ish out. Like Daniel Boone, blazing a trail across the hellish wilderness. Were my measurements off? Damn it. Well. If there's any block I have too much of, it's netherrack. So this just could be like double secret reinforced staircase. Okay, I need 114, which I'm on. Negative 494. So we're getting so dang close. We are just a little bit on top of it, aren't we? Five blocks. Just gotta dip down one more block and then start digging forward. There it is. Right on schedule. You'll love to see it. Nice. Got a basalt biome over there. Here we are. What if there was a website where the main point of the website is to dislike a post, where liking is completely impossible? Just like a total negative feedback? Okay, I'm trying to think of how it's possible that could work. Because I feel like, if there was, let's say, you know, hypothetically, in this situation, we gotta lay down some ground rules to make this work. Let's say this website already has, like, a decent amount of people going to it. I feel like there'd be some goody two-shoes. Oh, shit. Shit. Now is not the time to battle it, but I kind of want to. I don't even know where it is, bro. Oh, shit. Got him! Not exactly one shot, one kill, but hey. Yeah, I feel like people would just be like, what if we just take the dislikes on here and just use them as likes? I guess you could, like, I don't know, that would heavily disliked, aka liked posts would be hidden by the algorithm. So yeah, I guess you could combat that. Just trying to think of how that would work. It'd just be like a bunch of trolls. So if liking it's completely impossible, would dislikes still hide the content? Is that even an assumption that I can make? Is this a business venture of yours, Quantagon? I mean, good luck making a social media network that's more negative than Facebook. Oh, thank you. That's right. See, usually I'm just like holding down jump. But here in a tight tunnel like this, yeah, you can just totally spam the space bar, huh? That's pretty cool. Oops. Keep gliding. I think this is even right now just a little bit faster than traveling by Elytra. And it definitely means I have to spend less time in the end fixing my tools. That's also a welcome change. Hopefully there's no... I'm testing fate here. Is there lava? Come on, baby. We're so close. We're so close. Don't ruin this for me now. Yes, sir. Sweet. Oh. Just big exhale. All right. Ah! I'm not tired, you're tired. Not crashing after those crazy stress vibes. Dude. So, Kevin, one can make the argument that, like, since Seinfeld's on Netflix, that channel is like unnecessary, but I would disagree with that. I would disagree with this straw man I set up for myself. Because that means that we could chill on the Discord and watch Seinfeld. That is peak Seinfeld enjoyment right there. You and other people enjoying the same episode at the same time. So, oh, I looked at him. Sorry, buddy. I know. Didn't mean it. Just kind of happened. Whatever. He's gonna make some angry noises, but we're just rolling on. Bro, Kramer would be a nightmare. Like your neighbor just like barging in, just borrowing your shirts. Hairbrained adventures. Like, screw that, man. Like, you want to have a friend whose neighbor is Kramer. You don't want to be the guy who is Kramer's neighbor. No, dude, like, I knew a guy in college who, like, I walked into my room this one time and he was putting on one of my ties. I was like, dude, what are you doing? Like, I need a tie. It was the total, like, I even in that moment, I was like, this is something Kramer would do. I had some firsthand experience. I was just like, bro, like, no. I would have been happy to lend you a tie if you just asked. Why do you need a tie? What, are you going to church? But anyway, yeah, I've experienced that kind of like Kramer-like neighbor. And it's a lot. It's taxing on your mental health. I don't know how Jerry got through it relatively unscathed. That's true. I guess that Kramer... That's the best thing about Seinfeld, though, is that every character is awful in their own way. So I don't know how you would judge between the two of them, Kramer or George. Because George just sucks. He does. Like, he just... There aren't... Like, you nailed it. Like, Kramer at least has good intentions. He just, doesn't operate like a normal, predictable human being. Where George is just, like, the worst of that stereotypical Manhattan gimme bullshit, Guys don't like delusions of grandeur. Bro, we have so many emeralds, though. Sorry, I'm just... Newman. Well, Newman's just like, at least Newman is predictably evil. Right? I know, buddy. We just give me a sec. Just lay off. Everything is fine. You're fine. You don't freak out at me. Just enjoy your boat. He's the worst, I tell you. I probably need like oh, that's Blackstone. So I do have some like standalone Blackstone chests going. I probably need a standalone basalt chest at this point. Like, this is gonna get outrageous, I feel like. What's funny is that even as a kid, like, all I could see of Neely on Jurassic Park was Newman. I just like, okay, what's Newman doing at this dinosaur park, Because my family just watched that much Seinfeld when I was a kid. Just instinctively, I see Wayne Knight, and I'm just like, Newman! I've never trusted a postman in my life, thanks to Seinfeld. Just adjust my lighting situation here a little bit. Here we go again. Same old battle, just one block over. Can I get through all this without angering the lava gods? Here's to hoping. At least this digging will go a little faster since we kind of know what's coming. I only have 2 examples of Wayne Knight, and it is Newman and Jurassic Park. And based on that small sample size, I have to agree. He's got that OG Joffrey air, you know? Like he's just so easily hateable. And I hope that people aren't just like huge douchebags to him in real life because they can't like separate his character from 30 years ago with who he is as a human being. That would just be one of life's little tragedies, right? Dang, this is kind of a cool look. This weird seam going up in between basalt blocks. Oh my god, yeah, he is. Of course he's in Space Jam. And I had no idea that he was Al in Toy Story 2. Oh my god, he's Al in Toy Story 2. It's like the waveform of Newman and Al just like met. They overlapped in my brain and it's a perfect match. Like that moment of realization just happened live on stream. Oh my god. Kind of dark around here, huh? Gonna widen this out a little bit. Dude, this is with an efficiency 5 pickaxe. Like, basalt would blow to mine through for too long. So something I'm gonna try to do here, just to explain my thought process. There's a little strategery involved, even with just like digging tunnels like this. So I'm gonna keep at least 1 foot on the path that I can see. So even if I just mine across a hole over here, I'm still not gonna fall to my theoretical / probable death. That's the idea anyways. That's what I'm aiming for. Maybe I'm a broken record at this point. I just keep coming back to it. It's just like, there have been so many points in World 11 where I feel like I was supposed to die. Like the Wither fight, I did die, but I completely screwed that one up. Had my Totem of Undying come in the clutch there. I had that moment in the end city where an Enderman was attacking me. I was just stuck in a water pit waiting to die, basically. And that was before I got my totems. And down to 2 hearts, still survived somehow. And then tonight, man, seeing that totem activate was just like, dude. 135 hours down the tubes. Quantagon again with the invisible creepers that exploded where you fell to your death, and the entire time the soundtrack I was hearing in my head was a silent hiss. Once again, that's my best silent hiss. It's just like a grimace and just holding a lung full of air. Just you're seconds from disaster. At least this staircase won't be like hella obnoxious. Already got the framework dug or placed. So that's nice. Oh yeah. Okay. You know, since I got basalt, make this a little robust. And maybe even pretty. You know, in nether terms. Man, I've seen people do some pretty amazing stuff with the new nether blocks. Unlike the Minecraft sub, and Minecraft Builds is another subreddit that I check in on every now and then. Just like to see what other people are building and get an idea of you know, what little detail work I can use to make my builds better. Because it's never really about the structure itself. It really is all about just those tiny little details that give the build the extra 10% of oomph. It's just like my normal builds, that's like a ordinary game by you know, Ubisoft or some third-party publisher. And then the real pros builds, that's the Nintendo extra 10% of polish that I hope to get someday. Someday. It's tough to be I'm not making excuses for myself, but it's tough to be a talented builder in survival just because you do have it's definitely a much more painstaking process keeping a full palette of blocks at your disposal. Definitely want to preserve these blocks. Thank you. Thank you very much. And light that up a little bit on the outside just so nothing can mess me up too bad. Just like the beginnings of a little safety hut. And then once I'm done with this, it's going to be 3 wide, and I'll probably do 2 wide. I'll probably do... Oh, I don't know. I think that the easiest thing to do would just be to run a minecart right down the middle and just have stairs on either side of it. 1 block of stairs. That's probably what I'll end up doing. Oh my goodness. I kind of want to see my heart rate graph. I'm still chilling at a solid 78 beats per minute, so I'm definitely elevated. Oh, look at that. A stretch redemption. Y'all can see the water from the leaky red jug on my shirt. Nothing's polished about this stream. You know, it's all rough edges. As long as I don't die, that's the important part. That was my best Bob Ross impression, you know? No such thing as accidental water drops on my shirt. It's just a happy little blob. That's me right now. I'm a happy little blob. Pleased to not be dead. This is one of my favorite parts about Twitch, y'all. Story time with Quantagon. Let's go. He says, one time me and a friend of mine had the survival world on console, but we entered through a portal where Quantagon saved whilst in the portal. Excellent use of whilst, by the way. Needs to be in more common. It says, I left the game, and when I came back to the world, it kept crashing, and I couldn't access my survival world until the next update. Dude. But the update fixed it. Like, the update allowed you to. Oh, that's my... There's a whole lot going on in my nether, actually. So at least you didn't lose it forever. But dude, that's brutal. Actually, I remember I had a Minecraft world going on my Switch, my Nintendo Switch, just because, you know, Minecraft on the go. I thought that seemed pretty cool. This was pre-Steam Deck days. And I didn't play Minecraft on Switch for probably a solid 8 months. Yeah, probably a solid 8 months, just because the game would crash the console. Like, I would go to play Minecraft, I would select Minecraft as my game of choice, and the Switch would just give up. So I wasn't able to play. And, you know, I could blame it on the entirety of Bedrock and be an elitist Java bastard, like I truly am. But I'll say that just seems like just pretty poor Q&A on the Switch version. The Switch version just felt really phoned in for a long time. I haven't played it in a long time, but like last I played, it seemed like they'd worked the issues out. Like I was actually able to access my world. So, progress. Thumbs up for what was it? Was it another studio that they contracted out to do the Switch version, or is it actually Microsoft slash Mojang? I don't know. I streamed a little bit on that Switch world. I might not have ever told you guys. Yeah, that's why I stopped streaming on that Switch world with my capture card. Because I literally couldn't anymore. Didn't give me access. All right. Once again, progress. Oh, that's the way to do it. That's some good lighting right there. Says Zeta. Can I help you? Hello? It will be very easy for me to avoid going in the kitchen, seeing that I'm streaming. I know that there will be a story involved there after the stream. I'm just gonna drain my water as an excuse to go in there and see what's up. I really need to get a better... I need to build a better place for my dragon egg, too, by the way. Just chilling on top of a jukebox next to the moosh pit. Like, come on, that's an achievement. Oh, I gotcha. That's pretty good. Let me see. Definitely doing all right with the rails there. What is up, Sauce? I'm having a long wind down, a moment of relief after getting about as close as I've ever gotten to losing this world. All right, yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for saying hey. Have a good night. Sleep well, baby. I'll catch you next time. I do get a decent amount of like drop-in viewers like that, which is I really appreciate. Like Balloon Fire on my last stream kind of did the same thing. It's just like, hey, just want to say hi. I acknowledge that you're streaming. It's like 4 in the morning at my time. I'm going to bed. Have a good stream. I love that kind of thing. Oh yeah, I had some netherrack to offload here. Oh my god, do I really... Maybe I should just like... Maybe I should burn this stuff. Actually... You can smelt netherrack, right? Like, you can turn it into nether brick that way? I'm curious. I'm gonna do a quick little science experiment here. Because I have a lot of netherrack, and I know that you can, like, craft into nether brick. Kind of wonder if you can smelt this stuff, too. Let's just see what happens. Ah, okay. It's cooking. Something's coming out of this. Here comes another brick. Dude, we're doing it. Let's get this smelted, baby. Catch up on the second half of Quantagon's story here. Quantigod says, the reason why I don't have autosaving on is I find it very convenient just in case I died or other accidents occur. Makes sense. In fact, one incident was that a random stranger who thought I was about to be friendly with me decided to randomly place TNT in Quantigon's world. I didn't get ticked off because I didn't really care what happened. Then the stranger asked why I didn't get ticked off. I told him I didn't have autosave on, and he just awkwardly left. Which was then I realized I was actually playing with the Griefer this whole time. Lesson learned, be cautious of sussy posts. That's hilarious. That's pretty brilliant too. Oh, did that just... Let me see if I can get a view on this hopper cart. Yeah, it's just completely full. That's brilliant, Quantigon. Like... Oh, I wish when we dealt with griefers back in the day, we could have pulled off something like that on the old Humble server. That server was like early on that server, it was like a miracle in that we had so few griefing and personality problems as it was. A few came out like over the first 6 months, but after that it was just like a group of remarkably chill and friendly people. And that's not always the case. Like that really turned me on to multiplayer Minecraft in a very big way. Still got a single netherite scrap. Pro gamers use automatic saving and non-auto. Actually, it's funny that you mentioned that. Oh, did I just leave a shulker box? Oh, God. Woo! Yeah, can't have that despawn. That's some expensive-ish. But yeah, how my Minecraft world here is being saved, just as part of my home folder. My home folder is I run a single command, which is alias to tacos. So anytime I type tacos into my little fancy terminal, it updates my system. It backs up my home folder to a separate backup hard drive. And then that backup hard drive is then backed up to a backup of the backup, which contains basically my whole digital life going back to 2003. So backups on top of backups on top of backups. So this world here is currently being saved 3 times over, at least once a day. What I need to do is I gotta have I want to have a offsite backup somehow that also doesn't involve putting all of my shit on some mega corporation servers. That's the only issue there. I still want to self-host. I just want to self-host elsewhere. Oh boy, it's getting late. What was I wanting to do here? Yeah, man, I've looked into I think the company name is Synology. They have a really nice just a custom NAS unit that you can put different modules and hard drives into. I've looked into that. You could it also could double as a Minecraft server for my friends. I think that might be, that'd be a pretty fun project solution. I was looking into that pretty strongly. About this time last year, I suppose. Maybe a little over a year ago at this point. And then I was talking to my friend Micah about it. And he said, yeah, I did that for a little bit. And then I just realized how much easier it was just to plug a USB hard drive into my PC and get 95% of the way there without any of the server maintenance. And I really didn't have an answer to that. He kind of, gently pointed out that I probably didn't need it. But like I said, you don't want all your data just in one box. What if it gets struck by lightning? What if there's a house fire? You don't want to put all your eggs in one proverbial basket, even if they're on separate hard drives. So I don't know. That's still something I'm wrestling with for sure. And every so often I have a lazy Saturday like today where I just start thinking about it. Today's lazy Saturday solution was I compiled 3 different friend groups of Wordle data. Okay, just 2. I've got a third that's still queued up. Over a month of Wordle data, and so I'd be able to like graph our progress and see like who is consistently good at the game, who is approaching par, which is like 4 guesses per day. Just, you know, making it needlessly statted out. And just kind of like as a fun Google Drive exercise. And it was a lot of fun. And the best part is, you know, I could say, oh, well, I need a little Google Sheets experimentation for work. This is very necessary for for my career. I don't know how true that winds up being, but you never know. Make more of these torches, dude. Didn't I just make some spares? Oops. Apparently I did not. I also rotated the Silky 1. Rest in retirement, King. Never using that pickaxe again. Let's just make a... 35 feels like a kind of absurd number. Let's get this railway party started. I need to decorate this as well. This is just like still a boring 2010 2x3 nether portal, just in a very unassuming little cave. Nothing really going on with it. Oh, I didn't even think about this. How do I want to do this? Why would you? Okay, I can think of one person who might be appreciative of that. Like, Mon might be stoked that you post the entire first page of Twilight in the chat. I would just be over here like, you know, but why? You know what? I didn't need to use redstone at all. I could have just used levers. Levers? Power these bad boys. What, me? Not thinking? Is that even possible? This is the really exciting part of the stream right here. Just gently cracking through the netherrack, sorry. Powering up each of these rails one by one. The dream. The funny thing is, like, I wouldn't rather be doing anything else. Like, this is me just vibing. Like, I really enjoyed playing Earthbound on last stream, but ain't that nice peace and quiet of Minecraft. Like, even though I don't really, like, find the appeal of Stardew Valley's gameplay, Like, I get why people do it, because, like, this is how I chill out. Stardew Valley is how, like, other people chill out. Everyone's just got that game that's just like, man, I don't need to get too amped up. I don't need to risk life and limb with a raid farm trying to get another Totem of Undying after I just burned one. Just want to make a nice nether rail from point A to point B. Oh, I am getting tired. I don't know if you saw it on camera. Now that we're in 1080p, you might see more than I think. But my eyebrow just twitched. Pretty strong. When I get pretty tired, my eyebrow just goes. Classic tell that I'm in need of sleep. Just for kicks. Oh man, I wonder. Yeah, hey Shasta, have you ever thought about just making it wider? Yeah, I guess I could do that. Actually, like, wasn't there a tunnel around here somewhere? Yeah, there was. Okay. Oh my god, he's doing it. The madman. Quantagon, why would you? End of first page. Look, I'm totally down for like a Shasta book club, but like I don't think that Twilight's exactly what I had in mind. There we go. I mean, our writers might get a little bit of whiplash from this, but it's workable. I make a basalt button. No, that'd be too easy. I'm not reading that aloud. A small town called Forks exists under a near constant. Of course, I just immediately start reading. Classic Forks. We have to widen this out a little bit. How we doing here? Probably still have to widen it out a little bit more to get a diagonal rail going in here. They take up just more space than you think. Because as we found out when making underwater glass tunnels of rails on my server world from last, I don't know, about this time last year. Last March, probably. Yeah, you got to make these diagonal rails pretty wide, otherwise they slow down. I actually had to like double check Quantagon that was like actually you speaking, and not quoting more of Stephanie Myers. He says, I went to my local library at one point where they were selling books for a low price. One of the book trilogy that I caught on that was the 50 Shades trilogy. I tried to buy it off the library, but the librarian told you were too young? Could have had the whole trilogy for 75 cents. Low price. Oh, that's pretty good, man. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. So I still gotta, like, widen this out a little bit. Because every so often I gotta place a powered rail, and powered rails cannot curve like this. But for the most part, we're pretty set here. 8, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25. And when there's 27. Okay. I think that, yeah, this is actually wide enough that we're Gucci, baby. Had to make sure there wasn't going to be any lava waiting for me here. Look at me powering these completely out of sight. 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27. Bang, bang, bang. Day 549 spent in the Nether. How about that? That actually reminds me, Quantagon. Like, I was a voracious Stephen King reader when I was even going back to, like, I don't know. I think it was 5th grade when I first read The Green Mile, which I read it and I was transfixed because this was like truly literature meant for adults. And I was like, I don't know, what is 5th grade? Like 11, 12? 12, probably. And I was just like, it was so, like, the dialogue was so real. Like, characterization has always been Stephen King's strong suit, and I'd never read anything like it before. And it included some very adult themes, some of which went right over my head. Others, it was a bit of a learning experience, you might say. And, you know, because I went blissfully naive through a good chunk of my childhood, I just had it out on the corner of my desk, and my teacher was just like, "Oh, Shasta, you should not be reading that." I was just like, "Why? It's great." But anyway, where I was going with this story is that in the summer of my maybe freshman year, I don't know, I was quite a bit I was probably a little older than what you're talking about. But anyway, I was at the very beginning of high school, if not like late grade school. I was in Florida, stopped by a flea market, and they had like pretty much Stephen King's entire like works in paperback for sale at this flea market. And they were literally 25 cents a book. And so, of course, you know, I picked up as much as I basically just bought them out. Like any Stephen King book that I did not have on my shelves, I was like, I want all these. Thank you. Completely cleaned them out. And so that was my Twilight for 75 cents moment right there. Just got a pile of some sweet Stephen King books that are all actually on the, they're still on the bookshelf behind the green screen right now. If not for the wonders of modern technology, you could see my entire Stephen King collection. I mean, if you were here for like, oh, I don't know, the one chip challenge, anything that I didn't have the green screen going, then you would have seen it. Woo! But I am sleepy. I'm rambling. I feel satisfied. I'm glad that I have this world still. If that sounds like a wrap-up speech, that's definitely what it is. I think that I'm gonna go ahead and try to relax, get ready for bed, and rest on my laurels with the infinite totems of undying that we're now working with here. But I would like to thank all of you, of course, for hanging out with me in my lowest moment on stream in a very long time. Most intense moment, the realest moment. And Antiplier, if you're still watching, thank you for the follow. Thanks for hanging out tonight. It's kind of a good luck charm as I battled my raid farm this evening. And yeah, that's really what I got. Thanks for cheering me on. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for telling me some of your stories. Quantagon, much appreciated, man. And I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm the Shasta One. I got an official Discord if you want to post your the rest of Chapter 1 of the Twilight series there. And I'll catch you guys next time. Love one another. Take care of yourselves. I'm out.